Okay, all right. Well, we'd like to thank the House District 83 candidates for showing up today. And we have Delwyn Jones, Zach Brady, and Charles Perry. So anyway, what we're going to do is, where did my sheet go? Take it out. Okay, here is the format, kind of the rules for this thing. Generally, because of the setting and everything, we're going to try to be pretty informal. But for each of you will be given 2 minutes to introduce yourselves and state the purpose of your campaign, okay, at the very beginning. We'll then proceed into a question and answer session. The same questions will be posed to each of you, and you will be given 2 minutes to answer each of the questions. If there is time at the end of the session, the audience will be given an opportunity to ask questions as well, if we have time, if we don't run anything. And if we run out of those kind of questions, who knows, maybe we'll try to find unemployed people on Facebook and see if they will. Anybody watch the debate?
Let's go to our I report.
That was just my little So anyway, thanks for the preview of that. All right, so during the 2 minutes, notice will be given to you as you're answering 30 seconds and 10 seconds before the end, just because I really want to keep the time limit pretty strict, just so we can get to all of you for all of the questions, okay? All right. Let's begin then. Since you're sitting this way, we'll just start here with Delwyn, and we'll go ahead if you will introduce yourself and the purpose of your campaign.
Well, I'm Delwyn Jones, of course. My purpose is to continue service to the area because I first started my service quite some time ago. I've served 15 regular sessions, 26 regular sessions, and so Texas Tech, West Texas, and agriculture have been some primary interests and concerns of mine. The thing that got me first involved in politics was our water issue, which is the big thing for all of West Texas, not necessarily because of our abundance of it, but it's because of the minimum amount of water and conservation that we need to continue to practice. I helped organize High Plains Water District because we were trying to prove back in those days, this is prior to my political days, we were trying to prove that the surface owners owned the water underneath. There was an effort being made to have the state have control of all underground water because constitutionally the state has the rivers and streams that belong to the state of Texas. And there was a contention that our water was an underground river. That was the basis to try to claim it for the state. And our position was it was not a river, it's a lake of water. So that's the original stimulus I got, and then I helped organize Plains Cotton Growers because my farming ended. I was farming at that time. We didn't have a common denominator to advertise and speak for cotton industry, and I think it's been a great thing to organize groups in the business sector like you're organizing in the political sector, so you can have a unified voice instead of one splintered voice. And I would like to continue that service.
Thank you. Let's break just for a second. If y'all would like to bring some chairs in and come and sit down,
Table could be moved forward
we can.
and make it
Sure.
larger.
All right. Go ahead, Zach.
Thank you very much. My name's Zach Brady. I'm blessed to be a fifth generation West Texan. I'm the father of 2 great kids that attend our public schools, and the wife of a gal that I met, gosh, I guess, it was in 1991. I graduated from high school with 56 people. A little place right outside of Abilene, and you can do the math, about half of those were girls. And you know how high school boys think that not all of those were options, you know. And I got to a campus with 13,000 gorgeous, intelligent young ladies, and I lasted 3 days. I met my wife before classes started in the Stengel-Murdo lobby, and she's been putting up with me for a long time, and I can tell you that's not always easy, and I love her and I appreciate her. I'm a graduate of the Tech College of Ag. I was fortunate to serve as student body president in '94-95. After I got done at Tech, I went to Cargill and traded commodities for a year in Fort Worth in their feed division. Learned a whole lot about the real way economics works, trading ag commodities to run feed mills for a while. Went to law school at some little state school in Austin, some of you may have heard of. And while I was there, I was fortunate to work for Senator Duncan as a special assistant staffing agriculture and natural resources issues for him, his first 2 sessions in the Senate in '97 and '99. From an introductory standpoint, I'm a man of faith. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. I need grace more than anybody I know in the whole world. But I believe, I want you to know, in that grace, and I believe in the sanctity of life. I think that public servants ought to be guided by their faith without wearing it on their sleeves. And I think that we need to remember that what we've created here is for everybody. We ought to be guided by our faith. I'll just tell you that you don't have to choose in this race between energy and experience. You don't have to choose between somebody who's conservative and somebody who's got clout. I can offer all of the above. When I went to work for Bob Duncan in '97, he was the second youngest member of our delegation. A lot's changed since then, but he's still the second youngest member from West Texas. We need to plan for the future. I appreciate your support.
Thank you. Charles?
Charles Perry, been a resident of South Plains for 30 years. I'm a CPA by trade. I've been in this market, in multiple markets of land development, so I've got a good feel for how the finances work. I'm married 28 years to the same person. Got 2 gorgeous kids, 21 and 24 as of about a week from now. They both are, one's graduated from Tech last fall, one's currently at Tech. My wife's a teacher. They all have indicated they want to be teachers, so education's been around. I've been fortunate enough to be involved in education with my family. I've actually served on South Christian School Board. I saw the shirt a while ago. Those are good times. I believe education's for everybody the key to success. I will tell you this, where my heart is, the issues are the same for everybody. We face huge challenges, and what I'm finding out is the more of these debates, if we keep doing them enough, we're going to have 3 clones up here because they kind of migrate to the same solutions. But we're going to have the same solutions. But here's the deal. I'm about the process in which we govern and go about governing. I don't have any lobbyist ties. I don't have any lobbyist money backing me. I don't have special interest. My only interest is you guys, the electorate, the people that go to vote every day that have lost a voice, that feel like the cynicism is set in because they feel like they don't count. Our special interest at the federal level, at the state level, and at the local level. You would be surprised even at the local level how much money is backing different issues and different candidates. I'm about the process. I'm going down with a servant's heart. I have no desire to make a career out of it. I think that's partly what the problem is, and I would argue that all experience is not necessarily good experience. If experience is self-preservation and self-dealing and a continuation of the status quo, there's a clear distinction in this race. I have a career politician, no disrespect. He's done a huge benefit for this region for over 30 years. The people in this, I have given them respect now that I'm in this process. It's tough. But if that's the experience we're seeking, that's not it. And if someone wants to be in the game that bad and wants to be in that political circle with lobbyists, I'm not your guy. I'm a different guy.
Thank you.